Hey, hey, how's it going? I see you standing behind me watching me shake it, and I had a question for you. Have you ever desired to plant your fist in somebody's face while you're busting it down sexual style? Any animalistic urges to mop the dance floor with your funky vengeance? Then, brother, listen, I got a video game for you. It's called Dead is Disco, and it's my latest obsession. I love beat games. I'm not good at them a lot of the time, but I love them anyways. They have a way of immersing you quite unlike anything else. Unlike other games like survival crafts where the immersion comes from the busy work and maybe the landscaping sometimes. But really it's doing this and that. You're doing one thing that keeps you busy and then you trail on to do another thing that keeps you busy. And you know, RPGs tell a story and they suck you in with characters that bleed emotions, world building that entrances you. There's shooter games with moments of high tension and horror games with their ambiance, but beat games really have a way of drawing you in. I feel like beat games fill a unique niche, wherein you feel like the driving force of the game. Like, I know the song is playing and you're punching bad guys along with the beat, but it really feels like you're just hammering the game forward. I like the mix of enemies. There's the lighter enemies, which they're not much of a challenge by themselves. They're more of the chaff of the group, but alongside their counterparts, the baton guards, and the shield guys, I don't really know what they're called though. Even the lighter guys can become quite an issue. They have the punks that make you dodge instead of counter. You can actually dodge using the takedowns or the finishers, but my personal favorite way of doing it is actually the taunt. I mean, the hitboxes in this game are just so good. I mean, wow, these are good. But then you also have snipers that require a perfect counter in order to cross the map and deal with. But like I said, my personal favorite is the taunt. Even though with the latest update, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but I still do it. I mean, I know I could learn to perfectly dodge and play the game correctly, but But the bread and butter of the whole combat system really is the fever bar. This is the resource meter that you can draw from, using rapid attacks to quickly butcher your enemies, and then using takedowns to finish it up. Both takedowns and finishers build your fever bar, which is what you want to be using all of the time. And this is all in an effort to build up the combo meter. That number in the top right of the screen, that is the whole point. The higher that counter, the higher your score. And in this game, there are leaderboards, on which some of my friends have very high scores. Which I don't, but I can be proud of my friends. But anyways, this is all just to get a higher score on the leaderboard. But the thing is, this isn't the only leaderboard. If you check that little box down there called Infinite, that literally just puts the song on loop and you just go until you drop. Like, you can go up to wave whatever if you want, if you can make it. But the catch is, every once in a while, they up their damage, so they go from doing a little bit to doing a lot of it. And that lot of it do hurt. Eventually, that'll actually turn into a one-shot, which you have to perfect everything or you die. I think it's so cool that with one click of a button, literally looping, you can change the game and how it works. And like I said, there's different leaderboards for this one too, a completely separate bracket. So many hours of gameplay just with one game mode from a demo. Like, look at all of this. Look at all of these things in this menu that we haven't even gotten to yet. Like, there's a whole story mode to this. And lore too. Like, it's not just beating up someone's ass in the Charlie chamber. Like, there's substance to this game. So, the story so far is that Charlie Disco was in a band with 7 other members, and that band was known as Dead as Disco. Charlie dies from mysterious circumstances, and the band splits up. 10 years later, they decide to do a reunion concert. But then suddenly, Charlie comes back after 10 years of being dead, and he's out for vengeance. By the way, each of these 7 band members, other than Charlie, is supposed to represent one of the 7 mortal sins, which I think is awesome. But right when Charlie comes back is when we get to meet Hemlock in the demo, and he runs you through a little bit of the first story mission. I'm personally really excited to see where the story goes. I mean, there's a lot of potential, no matter which way you cut it. Again, it's a beat 'em up. I don't really expect the story to get super in-depth, but at the same time, there's plenty of room for it. These devs are obviously passionate about what they're doing, and this is obviously a passion project. I don't see why not. I mean, everything's there. The gameplay is really smooth. The story is already shaping up to be very solid. And come on, this gameplay loop is satisfying. A beat 'em up beat game, getting the beats of the song timed right with things like takedowns and finishers is just creme de la creme. The leaderboards and competitive high scores give this game a sense of longevity and that it's going to be enjoyed by a large, dedicated community. In fact, I saw this person that was constantly in the top 10. They also had a YouTube channel. So I went over and I asked some questions. So shout out to Soul World on YouTube. But anyways, the concept art looks sick. The sneak peeks for the level design look super immersive, and I am very excited for the boss fights. I've played like 12 hours of this game so far. I've been addicted to it. And I've just been beating up dudes in an arena, and I've been having a blast at it too. Still, there's going to be so much of this game to explore when it does come out. It's just a game that I genuinely enjoy and I want to share with other people. But anyways, that's it for now. If you wanted to see me play anything else, let me know. And genuinely, thank you for being here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.